Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am Elite Four Stefan. You are part of the squad. Thank you so much for being here. Your support is awesome. Oh, almost forgot my hat. Bam. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Like, I can't say it enough. I say it every stream. I'm going to say it every stream. I'm going to say it as much as I see you, as much as we talk. We're going to be talking a lot. So, like, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Tonight, we are trying to get the national decks done, and that includes doing 3 things. So I looked at the national decks already, or the Pokédex when I logged in earlier, and while I was getting everything ready. We were 5 Pokemon short, if I did the math right. We were missing a Drifloon, which you can't do until Fridays, a Wormadam, and the 3 Lake Spirits, which are Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf, for whatever reason. We've seen them like 12 times, but yet we don't have a dex entry for them. So, what I did while I was off stream and while I was setting everything up is I got my brother to hatch me a Drifloon. So that gave us the dex entry for that. So we got a hatched one from him. Otherwise, we'd have to wait till Friday to be able to get our national decks done. So we did it kind of cheatily, but we did it. That's what we're going to do. And I wanted to get it done tonight, if possible. Because we are going to shiny hunt the Lake Spirits, I think. We are end game. This is what we should be doing. We could... Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to need a mean look Pokemon. So we're going to need to set up for that. And go from there. And then what else? What was the other Pokemon I was missing? No, I can't think. Here, let me switch it over real quick and we'll take a quick look together. This is the squad. This is the same squad that we beat the Elite Four with. I haven't changed anything. I was just looking at maps and running around. So I got the Drifloon, like I said. So we're actually 5 short. I see that. Let's look through it. Oh, right here. Oh no. Yeah. Just these 3. Right? It only shows 3 that we're missing. Am I wrong? Number 80, thank you. How did I miss that? Jesus Christ. Barbroach. Barbroach. Where is it? Where is Barbroach? Damn. Good rod. Fishing. 209. Super rod. Okay. Wow. Alright, so we can do that. So that's 50. We're still missing one. Thank you, Autumn, for catching 80. Palkia. I don't have Palkia in here. Okay, I know how to solve most of these problems. So what we're going to do, we're going to swap out Nicole. You are now being officially retired for now. We are busting out the Ghastly. Check summary. Do you have mean look still? Yeah, mean look. That's exactly what we want. Alright, so we're going to level up Ghastly. That'll make it so he won't be able to run away. The lake spirits. We also are going to fly. We need to get we're missing 80. Just Barb Roach. Crap, I already forgot the other one. I'm full retard. Never go full retard. Not even a nibble. So we need Barb Roach. I saw the graphic right, it said it was over here. That's not a Barb Roach. That would be a Magikarp. That is a huge difference. There's got to be a trainer we can find that has Barb Roach. We could also do it that way. There's definitely an option. And just like see the Pokemon. We don't have to capture it, we just gotta see it. But that also means there's a trainer or two that we haven't come across. Let's try this. How hard was that? Apparently super hard. One of the hardest things ever. If I could teach him Mean Look, Luxray would just do the job. And get rid of, yeah, I think that would be perfect actually. Let's see if I have it. You got a gaggle of Gyarados to throw at me, my friend? Can anyone tell me Gyarados is typing? Going live. Sending me messages. Without looking it up. Ooh, discharge? Very nice. We're getting rid of the Volt Switch. So if you were here for the last stream, we beat the Elite Four finally. We're finally in in-game content. Yay, yay. Right now, we're trying to get Barbroach. I want to see if we have any. Those are meme TM. Alright, so not very many. Okay. That's gonna be rough, actually. Okay. Cannot get a TM for it. Let's go do this real quick. Let's go check out Ramadus Park. The Elder. What Elder? The Celeste? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Snowpoint. So Barry wants us to go. We go to Snowpoint, it's going to take us to that island over there, which we don't want to do yet. Elder is probably in our house. Good. Good, Stefan. God, put your head out of your ass. Jeez. Why didn't you correct me, chat? There it is. There's Palkia. So there's our Palkia Dex entry. So now we just need Barbroach, number 80, and the 3 Lake Spirits. Cool. Go. We're looking for Barbroach. If anyone has a suggestion on the easiest way to find them, I am all ears. And that, from what it looks like, it says it's like a 5% chance in most areas. Well, that's... Figure I'm just gonna fish every body of lake I see at least once. Maybe like on each end or something. But if I'm not even getting nibbles... So you're saying this is a fishing stream now? I really hope not. And all you have to do is see it. We don't even have to capture it. Right? And maybe it is. I'm a multicultural streamer. I stream all sorts of facets of things. From climbing mountains to defying gravity and flying on rocks to controlling mythical monsters to briefcase simulators to fishing simulators to you name it. What are we going to do next? That's the question. What can't we do? Maybe we'll have a game show. Aw, little kids. I'm gonna have to beat you up. We do whatever the stream needs us to do. And right now, it needs us to get a bar brooch. That to the infidel. Why are you trying to mess with me, dog? What is this guy doing? Random tentacle just coming up out of nowhere. So I just whooped one of your other brethren. Did you come at me? X. We'll get rid of payback. I think he learns Dark Bolts down the line, so that's way better. I'm guessing you beat the Elite Four. Yes, I did, Sean. Why, yes, I did, sir. Right now, we're trying to finish that national DEX. We're just missing a bar brooch. You don't happen to have one, do you? Romanus Park. Laugh out loud, no. Well, I guess it's a 5% spawn chance from fishing with a super rod. I got Dialga and called it a day. Touche. I don't know if he got it at a different time. Or a good rod, I meant. I'm sorry, not a super rod. You don't get a super rod until you get the national DEX, is what I was just reading. Congrats, by the way, of getting your shiny Dialga finally after 1900. Like, good for you, my man. What was the exact number? 1900 and like... I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend I just saw the 19. I was like, God damn. Excuse me. There is 1961. It was crazy, dude. Congrats. Congrats. My brother told me the one that we were giving crap for getting all the luck early on. I guess he just got his Bidoof after 3,900 egg hatches. Because he wanted to do it the same way I was doing it, and we were racing that way. So if that makes you feel any better, 3,900. That would just hurt me. That would just bring me such pain. Oh yeah, it was right. Bunny. Rengoku is our boy. Rengoku. We did learn that La Bunny is faster than Rengoku though. It still blows my mind. Mock. Punch this bastard to death. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wait, you caught the lake tree already? Nope. I did not. That is not what is advertised. The stream title should be, what is it called? Time to get the national decks. Yeah, I am missing just Barbroach and the 3 lake trio. So we're working on also getting Mean Look. So we can Mean Look them if we get a shiny. And not have to worry about it. Voila. Shadow Punch. 16 never misses. That's what we're doing right after we get Barbroach. And after we go to Romanus Park right here. Fondue berries, nice. That's new to me. You got a shiny hunt or just catch normal? We shiny hunting them, my man. We gots to. Right, stream? At this point, I think we have to. I'm gonna assume they're not gonna let me in, but still. Super hesitant on it. That's the answer I was looking for. Yep, we're trying to get the national decks. We're hoping to get as lucky as we did with Dialga and get them all in 22 checks. So we're going to get 3 Lake Trio Shinies and 66 checks. That's never going to happen, but I'm trying to be hopeful. Yo, if we can get all 3 on a single stream, that'd be dope. The issue is catching them. Because I need to know if they're shiny and I don't capture it immediately and it runs and I re-encounter it like we can, it's still shiny, right? Can you confirm that to me, Mama? Like, I'm genuinely concerned about that. Can you run from them and still catch them again? I'm not sure how that works nowadays. Well, with these, because they're roaming ones, so like if I throw a ball at it and I don't capture it with a master ball, like if I use anything else, it's gonna run. That's why I'm asking. I forgot where I was going. Barbrooch. That's Lake Valley. Let's go here. No, I want to go fishing. No, we're good. The way it worked before Roamers, that's a Remoraid, was if you encountered it shiny, it would stay shiny. Okay. Okay. I've never done it with a roamer before. That's why I'm asking. So I can do a shiny chain, find it. As soon as I find it, try to use a quick ball, don't capture it. It goes out into the wild, and I can try to capture it again that way without knocking it out. Excuse me. Not even a nibble. We're not okay with that. This right here. This shit right here. No, you run before it does, I'm pretty sure. I need a shiny hunting authority. I need the Lord or kill for Justin. I need a bar brooch. Bog Sunk Cavern? What the hell is that? Where the hell is the Bogsung Cavern? I'm so confused. Good to know. Anyone know where I can get a bar brooch pretty easy? We're trying to finish our national DEX. Oops. And when I read, it says bar brooch. Bogworth Canyon, I think is what it said. Let's see what we got. Get these all wadded up nice and neatly. Wiki batteries. I think it's over here, but I'm not sure now. I'm super questioning. Maybe it's here. Always a cricket tune. Does anyone notice that? We come across a lot of cricket tunes. Hooper Boy, no. Barbroach. Come on, Barbroach. It's not that hard. Right? It's not that hard. Apparently it's that hard. Hope everyone's had a good day. Mine's been interesting, needless to say. It was kind of, it was kind of a normal day. And then it turned into a not normal day very quickly. I actually didn't get a chance to share this with somebody I wanted to talk to about it. But yeah, super weird. Hope it all works out. Hope there's no issues in the long haul. We'll find out though. Really, like, not even a nibble on anything? 4 times. You know what? Maybe these fishermen have it. No? Maybe. Goldie. Not something I feel comfortable sharing on stream. It would definitely be something I share privately with somebody. But yeah, something very interesting and kind of crazy happened towards the end of the day. Actually, last like hour right before I got on stream, all I was basically on a phone call. 2 actually. But yeah, that's about all I'm gonna say. Boom! Barbroach! I fucking called that! Oh my god, that is perfect. Alright, now we're on to our legendaries. But other than that, it wasn't too bad of a day. The bright side of my day I got to talk to, so I'm always happy about that. And I was driving a lot, but what's new, I guess? I'm used to it at this point. Time to shiny check as an elf. Actually, chat, I'm gonna let you guys decide which one we go after first. I should let you guys decide. I apologize. We should be more diplomatic here. Well, whole management, I need you to hurry the fuck up. People. We'll do it for a minute. Boom, polls live. Army no go plus. What up, my man? I don't know about you, but I'm tired as fuck. Yeah, I'm tired as hell too, man. But I push through. That's what we do. What legendary lake spirit are we shiny hunting first? Let's get them votes in. Dun, 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 dun. You got 30 seconds. Go! Dun, 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 dun. We were just sharing today's war stories. I was driving all day, had some crazy news towards the end of the day. Not something I want to share, but yeah, it's interesting. Probably as elf. All right, cool. Sweet. I just tuned in and didn't say anything because I almost passed out. Oh man, yeah, it's one of those days. Well, welcome to the stream, my man. Hopefully you tuning in brings us a shiny look. Alright, so Sean, you're here, right? I can save right here and every single check will be a new reset of this, correct? Just like Dialga, I can do it exactly like Dialga. And while you answer that, I'm going to pull up my counter and get my my counter all set up. I went after UC in the original one and eventually said if it was because I wanted the national decks to go after shiny Arceus. Yes. Okay. Making sure. Thank you. Perfect. So I can save right here. Don't even have to move. And we're going to start shiny checking this bastard. 1. Let's go. Oh, no. Wait. I don't get to check it? Oh, it's not. I didn't even realize it. It always dips on you? Okay. You're making me feel a lot better. That's the Roma. Well, technically they all roam. But, okay. So, Azelf is at Lake Valor, or Lake, yeah, at Valfor, right? Well, I guess at least we got the DEX entry. Nope, just that one. Yep. Okay. Every time you come into the grass right here. Every time. You've seen Azelf or static encounters. Oh, I did not realize that. I just got a new message. Come on. Garaffarig. Fuck out of here. Through nonsense. Inner focus. Okay. I respect that. You're dead, but I respect that. Alright, let's go. Ah, the water has been restored. Wait, no, wait, the other one got blown up. Not this one. Sai, 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 sai. Come on. God. So, okay, wait. If Mesper is a roamer, how do you reset for that to be shiny? I just realized that. What up, Azelf? You're gonna come with me. You're gonna be shiny. And I will call you shiny. And you will be my shiny. And you will be shiny. Check number 1. Azelf. Shiny hunt. Begins! That's not shiny. Let's go. Let's get some hype. Get some hype in the chat. some Snorlax dabs, some Snorlax hype, some Eevee emotes. About that. About what? Where are you playing at? What you playing at? You can to hunt it down and pray it's shiny. If it is, run from it, as crazy as it sounds. Why would I run from it? Yeah, I need some explanation on how to get Mess Spirit shiny in this situation. If I run from it and encounter it again, does that mean I have a chance of it becoming shiny again? If I'm reading how you wrote that correctly, I think that's what you mean by that. Cavern Simulator 1.0. Huh. As soon as I talk to it, we're flipping the counter. So 5. Now that we beat this, that's how it was explained in the original game. I've never attempted it, but if it's shiny and you run, it's always shiny after that. Is it though? I think I might have to look up like an Austin John video and just see, because that makes me a little nervous, honestly. Hey guys, it wasn't shiny. Not yet. Not yet. We still got 16 more checks. Now there's no way I get 2 legendary shinies within under 100. I can't believe we got Dialga in 22. You don't have to worry about the Mess Spirit to get the national dex. Don't worry about it for now. I know, I'm just saying in the future because I do want to shiny hunt it. Because we're going to do these 2 since they're like right here. It should be easy. But like I'd like to do it eventually, so I'd like to start like game planning for it. game plan. I'm one of those types of people. I like to plan things out as best as physically possible. I gotta crash soon, but I'll do some more research on it tomorrow. I appreciate that. I will not be on tomorrow. That has been confirmed. I will be on Thursday. I will attempt to be on Friday. Maybe for like even just an hour of just like Monster Rancher real quick. I did get tickets to go see Spider-Man. So I'm going to go do that. I really want to go see Spider-Man. I'm pretty excited to see that. And I'm excited with the company I'm going with. So we're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to do that. So do that. I don't know if I'll be on after that. I seriously doubt it. But we'll do like an hour, maybe 2 stream on Friday afternoon before my movie. It is later. Not late, but later. And I don't know exactly when I'll be meeting up. So, Saturday, I don't have anything really planned as of now that I can think of. There's a Pokemon Go event on Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 6. I really don't want to play them. It's basically a rewash of every event throughout the last year, and it has not been a good year of Pokemon Good events. So, like, I might play for an hour just to give out gifts and stuff. I don't know. I really haven't played a community day in months. Not something I'm really gung-ho about recently. We'll see. But I will be on Sunday night for sure. We'll definitely do a Sunday night stream. Probably more like 8 to midnight like we have been. Something like that. I got some catching up to do. Yeah, you do. It's a pogo. Worthy was able to catch up. That's why I made that comment. I saw that he gained like 100k on me or something like that in like the last like 4 or 5 months because of how little I've been playing. He put up some numbers. I don't remember him being so close to me. I think he's only like 18,000 from passing me or something like that. It's hard for me to find motivation to play anymore. Especially, especially when I want to be doing other things. Like streaming, socializing, with your friends. What do we mean by national decks? So, once I unlock the national decks in this game, which is 2 more Lake Spirits, so Azelf and Yuxi, since we just got S Spirit, that'll make it so we can now hunt the first 4 generations of Pokemon. So we can get like the Kanto starters, the Johto starters, and the Hoenn starters, and all the other Pokemon in between. Not only that, Professor Oak shows up, upgrades our decks, and gives us an item that allows us to shiny hunt on stuff. Dude, he lives in Singapore. Of course he's going to get those catches. Dude, yeah, it's crazy. Sean, I'm glad you say something like that, because me and one of the homies, the Lord, who's actually in the stream, not today, but normally, me and him have talked about it many times. Like, my numbers are impressive. We agree. And especially for where we live, because, like, it's so hard to get those numbers, like, you have to be playing so much and so consistently to get that kind of numbers in Pokemon Go in Colorado, especially is how we feel. So for like Singapore players and Japan players, even some like Amsterdam players, I feel like they have it a little bit easier based on their area. I've seen some huge stat growths based on certain areas of play, or where they just like where I wish I had half the spawns I've seen in some videos and stuff. Like, I'd kill for that. I would kill for something like that. Like the end of Navy Pier in Chicago. Like, I remember going down there for the first time and just flipping out because of how many Pokemon were at the end of that pier. And they've now added 2 Pokestops in a gym since I've been there last. Like, I could just imagine how many more Pokemon are supposedly there because of all the stops. Like, oh, you just blew my fucking mind. I remember telling people that there was a human centipede wall of Whalmers at the end of the pier, because that's when Whalmer was featured for one of the Go Fest. Not like the main feature, but one of the available Pokemon, you know what I mean? Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. We doing it. We trying to get the national DEX. If we can get Azelf within the first 22, like we did with Dialga, it'd be so dope. I wanted to be like, yeah, I'll do a backflip, but I can't do that because I kill myself. And I don't feel like killing myself. So, no. I can do a backflip into a pool, because I can. I'm up there in stats for how I play. I'm almost to the 50 class. 50 class? Oh, aren't you level 50? Oh, Ominoga Plus. I'm sorry, I thought that was Shonida Connery. Yeah, no, yeah, you are up there, my man. And you do it all by hand. You've never used a device, so I respect that. Your name is your mantra, and I gotta kind of respect that. So yeah, for the way you play and how you play, your stats are definitely up there. But me and you have also had that conversation where we agreed we're about 25K roughly per year is an acceptable catch total for an average player playing just in random events and throughout the year. Roughly 20 to 25K, I think, is what we agreed upon. For an average player. So an average player since day one should be at about 125,000 catches. Or 100 to 125, we'll say. There's not a lot of level 50s in Colorado, actually. If I had to guess, there's probably, I don't know, probably like 30 to 40, 45 maybe. There's not a lot. I know at least like 8 of them. But there's not a ton. I think the Littleton Discord has about 10 to 15. Judy Woo is definitely one. Sean is one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I know there's a couple players down in Thornton, Westminster area, but I don't know them personally. There's 1 or 2 in the Denver area. But again, I don't know them personally. I know there's a bunch of Aurora players. I don't know what their levels are anymore, though. Down here, it's just me, Judy, and Bob. Bob. I don't know who Bob is. Who's Bob? Is he from that 70s show? Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. I'm proud to be up there with y'all. For sure, my man. Once you get to that 50. You got your 1,000th excellent throw, I'm assuming. You're only one away. What else do you need to get done? Check number 20. About 25 miles away. 25 million away. So all you need is the XP. You have everything else done. It's a huge difference between miles and million. Yes, sir. Nice, man. 25 million. I know it's me, and I'm obviously a rare breed or a special kind of person that likes wasting my fucking life away in grinding situations. But you can technically do that in 2 months. It just really depends on how you play. And with your style, I'm going to say, what, 4 months, roughly, is how it's going to take you, maybe 5, with your XP growth. Do I have that rough estimate about right? Is that what you have as your estimate to get it as well? Like about 5 million per month, or do you make about less than that, do you think? Like, are you planning it out, or are you just letting it happen? These are all questions I would be intrigued about knowing. Because, like, if it was me, and this is exactly how I did each one of my steps. I planned everything out and just got it done as fast as fucking possible, like a G. But that's me. That's how I am. Just letting it happen. All right, my man. Well, good luck to you. It's all downhill. It's always all downhill. But it's also a badge of honor that you can say that you did in X amount of time before anyone else. Not very many people. You'd be top, I don't know, 5% of the players in Colorado, just based on your level and doing the task to get to that level. I think top 5% is a fair number. Maybe like top 7%. No. Guys, that's not a shiny. I thought we agreed I was going to get another shiny on check 22. Who lied to me? Who lied to me? You and Judy had a bet. Did we? Shit. Wasn't me. Shit, we did. I don't remember what it was, though. Fuck. I kind of remember making a bet with her. What was the bet? Fuck. Do you remember? Damn, Sean, bringing up old memories. Wasn't me. I feel like you're gonna start busting out in a Shaggy song when I see it wasn't me. Or wasn't me. Coming banging on the sofa, wasn't me. Coming banging in the shower, wasn't me. I'm curious. That's not a shiny. It wasn't me. Sean, do you remember? Do you remember at all what the bet was about? Oh, yeah. I don't remember what the stakes were. She beat me, though. She definitely beat me. She got ahead of me because I didn't get to fighting the Rockets until like the third or fourth day. Because I was working up to that point. Yeah, she ended up winning. Judy's a beast. I tell everybody. Like, Judy Woo is a beast. I can't keep up. Like, I want to. I just don't have the means or the time, honestly. She can outdo me in both categories. So, which blows my mind because she owns a business and has children, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, I don't know how you do it. And then, like, grind like crazy. Judy Woo is a beast. She should change her gamer name to Beast Woo. I am Elite Four Stefan, and I approve this message. Beast Woo. You see Beast Woo coming at you, you want to get the out of the way. And she needs to change her team to Instinct. Alright. She needs to join the right team. We'll gladly take her. We're a team of misfits. Rogues. What's another good? I can't... Villains, I guess? No. I can't think of terms right now. Words, things, stuff. They all elude me. But you get my point. We're a band of misfits. We gladly welcome Beast Woo to the ranks. Sean wants to join the team of misfits, the Instinct Squad as well. Right, Sean? I know you woke up this morning and you're like, I want to be on Team Instinct. Hell no. Damn, Sean, don't say it so emphatically. Emphatically, goddamn, I can't even speak. Why you gotta be such a hater? Alright, the dominant team didn't want you anyways, but I'd like to know your reasoning. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Hey, guess what? That's not shiny. But we are going to grind, grind, grind. At least it's not a briefcase simulator. We got like 45 seconds per check, really. 45 seconds to a minute, depending on what the loading screen wants to do right here. Count it, coach. All right, let's see. We're 31 checks in. We just need Azelf and Yuxi for our DEX entries for the national DEX, but who just wants to encounter them? We want to shiny hunt these bastards. So we're trying to shiny hunt Azelf right now. We're 31 in. We're about to be 32 in. We did get our Dialga in 22 checks. So, like, maybe the luck is with us. So, like, maybe. You never know. I feel lucky. Not that lucky, apparently. We're lucky enough. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Come on. I need a drink. Let's do this check. We'll do another reload, and I grab drink. That's right. I speak like caveman. Caveman, brain numb. Numb brain. Brain dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Male brain. Dumb brain. Grr. See? I lost all brain and motor function within about like 10 seconds there. Hi, chiming in from work. Ghost Girl! Sweeping her way in. Woo, 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 woo! What up, girl? I hope you're having a wonderful night. If not, I blame homie No Go Plus, but he's such a good guy, like, how can you really blame him? Grabbing a drink while this loads. Look at that. One-handed while still having the game go. I feel accomplished. I feel like we're gonna get a shiny right here. Like, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I want to say I feel it in my loins, but that would be wrong. And I don't feel it in my loins because no. Let's go. Check number 35. Hey everybody, Sean said he was going to switch his team in Pokemon Go to Instinct. Yeah, go Sean. Welcome to the proper team, my friend. That's not a shiny. Welcome to the proper team. Sean knows what's up. I think I don't need to be on this team. I need to be an instinct player. I know people equate it to eating glue, being that guy or that kid. But you're really not that kid or that guy. You're yourself. If you happen to want to eat glue, hey, we don't judge you. We just ask you that you don't bring that shit to us. That's it. That's it. No. Shiny. 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 Let's not. Ghost Girl said she'd switch over to Instinct. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Ghost Girl! Instinct! Instinct! Woo, 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 woo. Damn, we just recruited 2 new Instinct players tonight. Man, all we need is Judy Woo and we hit the trifecta. Judy Woo! Judy Woo! Oh, excuse me. Ah. So I'm gonna say Indian style. Wow. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. That not be shiny. Ominogo Plus, I'm so happy that you're a proper influence on Ghost Girl. Getting her to switch over to the right team. It won't be awkward anymore. You're like, oh, you're an Instinct, not one of those Mystic players. We don't want to judge those Mystic players. Oof, this is awkward. Why? Oof. Why is it awkward? Oof. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. As Team Mystic, I feel judged. Oh. Tell me about it. Every Pokemon Go meme and GIF is made fun of Team Instinct. So like literally look up like any GIF or any kind of little thing about Pokemon Go and it's mainly judging Instinct. So I feel judged as well. Let a little lonely Instinct cast some judgment. Man, that black screen takes forever sometimes. Check number 41. How we doing? How we doing? We do not have peanut butter jelly time on our hands. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. I read something about licking windows somewhere. Say, there you go. Read something about licking windows somewhere. there you go. I've also seen ones where like instincts eating the tube of glue, getting shunned off by the other two teams. Why would we need you? You're instinct. Things like that. So, 42 checks in, about to be 43. We're almost to double our Dialga checks. I don't know if I'm okay with that, to be honest. Isn't Azelf a little lighter on the shiny tone compared to the other two, I think? I wonder. What the fuck? Double Dialga. That's not shiny. One-handed. Pretty impressed, right? Not even mad. Oh, Milk wasn't a bad choice. Milk's almost never a bad choice. Let's be real. Darker blue with goldish belly. That's what I thought. Although I feel like it's a little bit darker than what it really is. But the goldish belly puts it over the top. It's gonna be so adorable when I catch it on tonight's stream. Come on now. That's not a shiny. I put the counter on that one, I don't think. I guess I'll find out on the playback. Come to my head. Like, is my game gonna load? Boom. Get some water. And I don't know what else I need. $49 in, about to get it on 50. Can't lean back. As soon as I get any kind of comfy, it's ridiculous. That's not what I did, thank you. Excuse me. I know today was a harder day to wake up for sure. I don't know about anybody else, especially since we had a longer stream last night. Wow. Where's the weirdest place or the weirdest position that you've ever fallen asleep in? I'm kind of curious what everybody's got to say, because I've fallen asleep inside a McDonald's drive-thru with my car running. No shit. Drive-thru window. Falling asleep. One of the two lanes. Nobody ever woke me up, except for Buddy. So, that's mine. I've fallen asleep in a box packing. I've fallen asleep on a trailer while working. I've fallen asleep in a car while working. I mean, like, in a driver's side car while working on the electronics, I've fallen asleep. I've sadly fallen asleep at the wheel. That is scary as shit. I will never allow that to happen again. If I even come close to head nodding, I don't drive. Like, I don't even fuck with that. Literally only bed, maybe a car if I'm traveling. I fall asleep in the airplane all the time. I always fall asleep on the airplane. I can sleep pretty much anywhere. Am I more comfortable in other situations or spots? Absolutely. But apparently I can literally fall asleep anywhere. I fell asleep in a moving box while trying to move myself. I can literally fall asleep anywhere. Anybody else want to share? Weirdest spot you've ever fallen asleep in? If there are any. Maybe you're just too perfect to fall asleep in a weird spot. Let me know that. I'm curious. Too perfect. I fall asleep in my bed every time. Never anywhere else. Alright, bro, I gotta crash. Happy hunting. Thank you, Sean. Have a wonderful night, my man. Thank you for joining the stream. You'll catch up eventually and start doing the Agile Hunt as well. So it'll be fun. Have a good one, my man. Let's go check 56. Guys. Not shiny. Who do I blame for this? Sean because he's leaving? No. Let's see what we got. 57. Come on, load. No, do it all one-handed. Do it all one-handed. I might move my chair. That might be the play here. Let's see. Not shiny. Not shiny. Those are the words I said. Might not be a bad idea. Just need back support. So I don't kill myself. How tall am I? Maybe I need like start eating sweets at the end of the night or something, or take like caffeine pills, or be around a certain somebody. All those things might get my heart going, you know? I hate tea, I don't like coffee, I don't like energy drinks. I don't want to take caffeine pills. If anyone has a suggestion, I'm all for it. I'm starting to get old. It's getting harder to stay up. No. I don't agree with that. That now be shiny. Maybe set this up so I'm standing. Could do that. But I'd probably still fall asleep. Let's try it. We'll do that through this chart. We don't even have a standing desk. Yeah, that might not be a good idea. When I think about it, can't reach anything. I probably won't be able to see properly. For this desk to do that. Alright. How many checks do we get in tonight? That is the question. How many is acceptable? Come on. 64. 64. No, it shouldn't. You can't win. No matter what. I think that's the right answer to everything here right now. I just can't win. Let's get another one. Another one bites the dust. Anyone going to see Spider-Man besides me now? Pretty excited about it. I'm probably gonna geek out. I should probably hold my full geekness back on my date. Oops. But still, I'm a nerd. I say it proudly. Oh, excuse me. Love it. I do like being the nerd, though. Probably why I haven't been with so many people, because when I tell them that, they really, oh, whatever. But I'm like, nah, man. I go full nerd on this shit. Like, let's be real. Like, don't tell me it's okay, and then it's not okay, because it's okay. Yeah, we were talking about how last night about the Spider-Mans and how like I really like Tobey Maguire and then I really like Andrew Garfield even more. I was like, oh, there's no way they top him. And then they topped him with Tom Holland. It just blew my mind. Tom Holland is Spider-Man, as far as I'm concerned at this point. I'm excited for the Spider-Man movie. So much going on, and they're finally admitting they're like who's in it. We're still missing a couple people, if I'm not mistaken. But technically, there's 5 villains, if I'm not. I will definitely go full MCU nerd when all these movies come out. Like, normally, before there was like a little too much Marvel, like at the end of the Infinity War saga, I would say there's probably an oversaturation of Marvel. And now with COVID and the drought of everything, everyone's kind of like fonding for it again. You know what I mean? So like it just kind of probably worked out perfectly for Marvel. But normally I would do a full 21 movie marathon leading up to the new phase, do the new phase movies, and then go watch Spider-Man. So like normally, if I wasn't streaming, I'd be watching these movies in my free time right now. So like I'd probably be on like the 4th or 5th movie at this point. And I'd watch all of them. No questions asked, watch all of them. I love doing movie marathons like that, especially when new stuff comes out. I feel like you get a different perspective on it. And the main reason for that is because I went with... Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I went with my buddy Nick. I feel weird saying that. I went with him when we were great friends down to Colorado Springs, and they had the Marvel movie marathon. It was $10. Ugh, Nick. She knows. It was $10. I got to see all 5 movies leading into the premiere of the first Avengers movie. They offered $1 hot dogs, $1 sodas, $1 pretzels, $1 bags of popcorn, and you could go grab food from a different place around the area, come back, bring it into the theater, and eat in the theater. So you got to watch all the movies in a row, and there were like 15-minute breaks in between each movie. So you got a little bit of a reprieve. So you could like stand up, walk around, and do stuff, you know. I went with like 5 friends, and Nick was one of them. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done, because watching all the movies in sequential order like that just gave me a new appreciation for it, and watching each of the subtle nods that you didn't notice that first time made it that much better. So like it's always become a thing for me to kind of do that from that point on. I do it with any kind of movie. I'm probably going to do it with The Matrix here shortly. Matrix comes out the following weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I am pretty excited to see The Matrix 4 too. I'm more curious to how they bring it back, especially since the Matrix 3 kind of like finalized Neo and Trinity's story. My guess is they're reincarnations in a new Matrix simulation, and that's why everyone else looks different. Trinity might even be the new one in this new Matrix simulation, but Neo is starting to retain all his memories from the prior one, which allows him to use his abilities again. So that's kind of what my theory is on it. I'm not 100%, but that would be a cool little concept, I think. Both of them become the ones. Setting it up so they can come out with 3 more Matrix movies. But also, Lana Wachowski wrote it and directed it herself instead of doing it with her sister like they did on the prior 3 movies. So it's only a one-person vision. And the fact that she pitched it to the two of the original cast members and they thought it was good enough to come back intrigues me fully. I think everyone they come across in the Matrix now is like a new iteration of that character. Like Morpheus, that, I don't know what that person's real name is, and I feel kind of bad, but the black guy that he's fighting in the dojo in the middle of the lake in the trailer, I bet you he is like a young Morpheus. We don't know for sure, but that would be my theory there. And then like everyone's a younger version of who they really are. Maybe Neo unlocks it in her right when they meet. Maybe he unlocks a program setting to make her stronger or something. Just this fight or flight kind of thing, knowing that she died last time. I don't know, there's a couple really good things they could do. They could really force it. I just really hope it's not like time travel. I shot one of my main. It's gonna be like Dune where I have 0 expectations for it. Shiny Hunt, I love it. Yes, I shot. We're also trying to finish our national decks. We just need Azelf and Yuxi. So might as well get them shiny. Autumn, I kind of agree with that. I'm going in with 0 expectations, but the main reason I'm going in with 0 expectations is because The Matrix 3 was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So, like, I feel like they just crammed way too much and tried to make it more than what it really should have been. So we're going in with an open mind. I'm going with a wonderful person, so like it's just gonna make it even better. So it's gonna be hard not to enjoy it. I shot. Am I counting the resets? Yes, sir, I am. I'm counting the checks actually. So every time I throw up a check is every time we actually check it. So 76 right now. Having good company going to a movie like that, whether it actually ends up being good or not, makes the world of a difference. I will say that. How many resets do I estimate? We usually do a guessing game. It's about time we can do that. Hold on, let me pull out my pen and paper as I get this one all set up. That's actually. I'm gonna say 152. Anybody got a guess for shinies? Or what? How many checks is gonna take for shiny? iShot, what do you think?
Genexa is the first clean medicine company. When my kid is sick, I just want stuff that works. Well,
iShot, how many resets do you think? As far as going to see the Matrix, fuck, I want to say see it as soon as possible, but at the same time, you can always wait. I'm gonna have a 4-day weekend, the New Year's Eve weekend. I'll have that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I think that might be the best weekend to do it. Give us something to do. But again, could do it before Christmas week, right when it comes out, essentially. And it gives us more time to hang out without any interruptions. I like as soon as possible. That's a good answer. Double talk. Double talk. I like it. I like it a lot. iShot, what do you think? I'm still curious at your opinion. I like this little ditty. It's a good one. I'm hitting that way too hard.
You booked a cozy Virgo mountain.
Come on.
With a kitchen where everyone can chef.
Sending the best, shiny, positive vibes. Thank you, iShot. I appreciate you. Dab that up. Where's Toaster when I need him? I don't know why, but I just thought of him telling us, make up stories about dogs falling in wells and how we save puppies. Remember the time last week where you jumped into that well, Stefan, and you saved that puppy? So manly. I don't know why, but that's all I can think of right now. So manly. Yeah, have you fed Colorado lately? Yeah, don't forget, I fed over 10,000 people cooking meals by myself. Prepped it, bought it, cooked it, served it. I'm a great Samaritan. All on Thanksgiving, while blindfolded, and one hand tied behind my back. Out of the goodness of your heart. Absolutely. And I got 100 puppies adopted that day, too. And we gave out 100 puppies fully vaccinated. And I walked them both ways uphill on my back. Because that's what I do, chat. I'm just that kind of a person. I'm like the best kind of person, chat. Like, let's be real, chat. Like, who else would do all that by themselves? This guy did, though. This guy right here. Who's got 2 thumbs and does that kind of shit for chat? This guy. Come on. Come on, chat. Damn it. She cannot be right already. I cannot allow it. But yes, out of the goodness of my heart. Is there anything else we can add to that? Oh yeah, I go around saving cats from trees. Literally just, cat in a tree. Let me get you out of that tree, cat. Because that happens a lot still. You paid for those puppies' education? Absolutely. And their vaccinations. And I got them all good homes. We cleared out an entire shelter of animals. It wasn't just puppies. It was lizards and cats and tigers and bears. Oh my. We gave out everything. We did lifetime supply of puppy dog treats. Like those bones, those milk bones. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I got everything right there. Just, I did my best. There's only so much I can do, guys. That's not shiny. Made so many little kids happy that day. Oh yeah, and I dressed up as Santa right after Thanksgiving dinner and gave away like 10,000 toys just so a bunch of kids and shelters and shit like that. But who's counting? Who's bringing the stuff up? Sorry. Go back to what we're talking about here. We were talking about how I helped all the puppies. Oh, wow, we are still talking about me. Damn. So many little kids. Make everybody happy. That's not shiny. Say, Final Fantasy 10. Love this music. Yeah, we're probably listening to all the Final Fantasy music when we play that. Same with Kingdom Hearts. Metal Gear we'll have to listen to fully. There's a couple other games, probably Assassin's Creed. You can't get away with not listening to it, but so much story. So I'm Santa. If you didn't know, you should tell somebody. Maybe I need a different pillow or something. Not 1992. Need to stretch it out. Too tall for some of these situations. Excuse me. Oh yeah, don't forget that I donated like $500,000 to Goodwill or to World Peace as well. Goodwill and World Peace. I also help teach bilingual kids. Oh yeah, I solved world hunger as well. That's a good one. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for helping me be very concise and clearer with all the things we started up and finished. Come on. Let's get to the menu. Let's get to the menu. Cool. That sounds shiny. We're going to get to at least 100. Hi, Shot. What up? Almost there? Yeah. I got so distracted by our Good Samaritan stories to tell my date about how awesome we are. I forgot to do everything else. Bum bum. Yeah, I basically can't blink. Is basically what's going on right now. It's ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna do this check and then I'm gonna call it. Don't like fighting as hard as I am right now for my eyes to stay open. I should not be struggling this much. I also would like to talk to somebody, so I need to do that after I'm done here. So I'd like to do it before they fall asleep and before I fall asleep. Check 100. Not shiny. Alright guys, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are so awesome. Your support, your continued support is just great. Can't thank you enough. Please don't forget to like the Twitch, Twitter, Discord, YouTube. Follow it all. Follow me anywhere you can. Share it anywhere you can. Let's get more people in here. But again, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Will not be on stream tomorrow. I will be on stream Thursday. I will be on stream Friday for like an hour, maybe 2 at most. We're going to play Monster Rancher most likely because I can get quick sessions of that in. Saturday stream is up in the air, but it might be a super early stream. Sundays is up in the air, but we will have one most likely at night. But either way, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful night. Be safe. I'll talk to all of y'all tomorrow. Or no, sorry, just screwed that up. Later. I'll talk to you later.